dub, ain't no L on my coupe. Only winning is exception on my coupe. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah. And I hit that.
Oh, game over. That's a wrap. Oh, you okay, Chris?
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black.
All right, here we go.
Just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Fielded in the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Back matchups.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Steps away to his left. Wilson,
give me that ball.
Hit. It's loose. It's out, fumble. And the Bengals grab it. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. In their locker room, they've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And, Charles, they pointed to that this week, said that has to be us. Looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that and what they believe in. And for them, it's every single snap. So it's not just a matter of getting to the quarterback and knocking the ball free. They're trying to read when that ball is going to come free. As soon as those hands separate to throw the ball, they want to be there and have a chance to knock it out.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. It's so close. He gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. A big run there. 29
so proud of you, bro.
First.
Before a running back, that kind of encompasses everything right there. Terrific run, but he almost gets into the end zone. Remember, almost. Didn't quite get there. Most running backs I know, they don't want to come out of the game now. They're screaming to the bench. Call it again. I want to get into the end zone.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field.
How many?
Despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
He's not going to get me. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the slant. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
A toss left, Mixon. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Come here, boy.
They'd like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. From 8 yards out, and the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Well, that worked out perfectly. The holder took the ball and found his man wide open for a pass and a score on a fake field goal. I love that play.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
One more
It's
time,
all about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, Wilson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Out to his left. And that is incomplete. Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing again here, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line. Wilson to Metcalf that time. First down, Seattle. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They run it with Carson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Seahawks.
They go play action with Wilson. Rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
Wilson's pass intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. Rip right. Check 3. 25.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter.
With the score, Bengals 6, Seahawks nothing.
Play box.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow going deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. 30, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, 92 yards. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points.
Randy Bullock.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Where's the match? There it is.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So,
oh, my God, I just missed him.
Deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
1st down, Seattle.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. To throw is Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Cover 6.
It's Wilson. Flush to his right. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Two veterans there, Wilson to Olsen, for a Seattle first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Carson. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Wilson, and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 10.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's going to be a blowout.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
It's all right, Chris.
That one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. John Ross. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Who's tracking you?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Yes.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level
I don't know what I'm doing.
Right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Let's go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. From the gun, it's Wilson. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught.
That's bullshit. They gave him that.
Touchdown. DK Metcalf, 48 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Jason Myers now for the extra point. That is good, and that'll make it 20-7.
Good. Makes the score Bengals 20, Seahawks 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. To return it, Darius Phillips. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of...
And this is caught at the 20. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Bengals 27, Seahawks 7.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one.
What's the gulag? I keep hearing people talk about that. What is that?
Conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. William Jackson with a pick. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Where's my spread? Is that it?
Down near the goal line.
QB draw. Where is it? Empty.
And our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
That's my ear, Cookie.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. Analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Coverage there by Von Bell. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great.
Sounds delicious.
Trying to get one downfield.
I think I'll have another. Where's 24? Packages.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh my God, I almost had him.
He can run for it, and he will. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4.
Oh, it's so bad, Chris.
That time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard.
No, his kid's asleep. He didn't want to talk. I asked him if he wanted to. Text him if he wanted to. Formation. 1 minute till halftime. Go home.
Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And this is caught. He hits more. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic
Archie
shift
Bunker.
forward. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that
I guess he don't want to catch the ball. Let's try this again.
30 seconds to go in this first half. Coverage there by Von Bell. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught.
Jeez.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Whoa. He just yanked that one well to the left and no good.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. The return man, Wilson. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Kogi.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They go play action with Burrow. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's taken down inside the red zone past the Seattle 15. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean,
oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. But he will not get the 2 points. He stopped up short, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Now it's Wilson. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Brandon Wilson on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The
Later, buddy.
It's about ready to go here on their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On second down, Burrow.
I'm shocked Chris is still awake.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage.
I see.
It'll be back at the 36.
Yard
That screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. Yeah, he will go out right.
Burrow's 10 of 12 with 5 touchdowns.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years
This
ago.
dude's funny.
And I think it's become more of a
I need to actually run an offense now.
It can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can
Because
be
this
in
could get
line,
ugly
close to the
quick.
line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers, but hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle. You put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
Power back.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals have got it on cruise control. Well, he had the big run to get down there, so you got to let him finish it off, don't you?
I think so, but what I liked even more, the fact that he wanted to finish it off. How many times have we seen a guy break off a big
What gun
run,
is it?
and we see that universal sign where he's tapping his helmet to get me out of the game? No! Stay out on the field and enjoy the benefits of the success you created.
And he hits pay dirt because of it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Nickel.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play.
I did something stupid.
And he will
Sorry.
score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 52 yards.
I took over a player when I shouldn't
And
have.
the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
Madden.
And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant.
With my
and then
controller.
He just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that,
He missed like 3 extra points. 2 extra points.
Sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really
to start the league, yeah.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went.
Yes.
No adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
I'm in the process of it.
The drive lost 4. Now
But we have free agency now.
On 2nd and 14.
All right, R1.
Now Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon.
Why does he slow
A
down?
couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up a 3rd.
This game does some stupid shit.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield.
Tight end
Nice
slot.
job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Yes.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Escaping the pressure.
Oh,
run.
God.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down. 2nd and 7 from the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. But now it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
28, Joe Mixon.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This one hauled in by Sample. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a 1st down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 250 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
That's good. That one goes for 30 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
For John Ross, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. From the gun again to Mixon. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now the Bengals on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Boyd. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The 9-yard line.
And they're going to get him.
It's too late.
Out of the sack back at the 16-yard line. Demontre Moore just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
15-yard line.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals just continue to pour it on. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs.
50 burger.
On the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers.
Somebody get me a beer.
2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Fielded in the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Good.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
49.
Cover 4 quarters.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Second and 11 now. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be
user pick.
Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field.
This
it feels
is disgusting.
like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
Brought down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards.
Wow, what's up? Is it like super quiet in there or something?
They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
That's strange. Well, not really strange, just strange.
They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Burrow will throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. Here's Moore on the return, and he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Oh, that's sweet.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. That's complete into the hands of Carson. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. So he rolls out of the pocket left, just ends up finding a safety valve, but no gain there.
No gain, but it looked like they were well coached on the play because he still went through his progressions, and the receivers know that when the quarterback exits the pocket, they have defined routes to run now to get into his sight lines and try and help him out. End up throwing it short to the running back. Give the defense credit for not giving up any yardage.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Carson. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Throwing is Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Or they'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep
Jesus.
downfield.
Oh, thank God he dropped it.
Be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The rookie was trying to push him downfield, but the safety did him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and now it's second down.
Second and 10.
To throw again, Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. On first down, Wilson. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore.
Wilson.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Options galore here, second and a few inches.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike.
Throwing again here, Wilson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Seattle.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Throwing again, Wilson. Now they go screen, it's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's third and 10.
Up your ass.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Wilson will throw again. That is caught inside the 5.
Wilson.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
You don't want to catch it.
Zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, but it'll be second and goal.
Second and goal.
Where's Benny?
5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
It leads to second and 10.
That bad?
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 54. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.